Disasters create large humanitarian and development challenges. The frequency and severity of disasters have increased over the last few years, also as a result of climate change. While education systems are greatly affected by disasters, they are also part of the solution. Education on disaster risk reduction can provide life-saving information and skills that protect children and young people during and after disasters. Education has a vital role to play in preparing communities and building disaster-resilient societies and safe lives.
In any disaster or any issue you are going to address, it's always better to start at the youngest possible and at the start of that issue. And in disasters, it is better for us to start with children, because getting them prepared for a response in disaster, it would be an investment which a child would be able to take for a long period of time. Plan is starting to implement Safe School project in 13 countries, which would be reaching out to about 2,000 schools and cover a total population of about 250,000 children. That's the scale. The main reason behind is that we will get children be made aware of it right at the beginning, so that they can have more benefit from this learnings for future life of theirs. The main objective of Safe Schools project is that the children are prepared in a way that if a disaster comes, they can still continue to have education, and the education environment is so safe that they do not get affected by it.
คนชาวเผ่าหรือชาวเขาเนี่ยถ้าคนที่มีอายุตั้งแต่40 ปีขึ้นไปเนี่ยความรู้ในเรื่องของการป้องกันเนี่ยไม่มีเลยครับเพราะฉะนั้นกำลังสำคัญที่สุดก็คือเยาวชนนะครับที่มาทดแทนรุ่นที่ขาดหายไปในอนาคต
แล้ววันที่2เนี่ยคือลงไปปฏิบัติจริงกับคนในชุมชนซึ่งเป็นเหมือนแหล่งข้อมูลให้เขาคนที่เจอปัญหาหรือคนที่มีประสบการณ์ในเรื่องของภัยพิบัตินะคะได้บอกข้อมูลกลับมาให้ชุมชนแล้วผลสุดท้ายเนี่ยชุมชนก็รวบรวมข้อมูลอันนี้ค่ะแล้วก็นำเสนอในที่ประชุมกับชุมชนต่อไป
ถ้าน้ำใช้ไม่พอจะเอาน้ำที่ไหนมาใช้
คือเขาได้มาสอนให้เรารู้ว่าคือเราจะต้องป้องกันยังไงต่อไปจากนี้ไปอย่างเงี้ยค่ะเพราะว่ามันถ้าสมมติเราไม่รู้จักถ้าเขาไม่มาบอกใช่ไหมคะแพลนถ้าเขาไม่มาบอกเราให้รู้ว่าวิธีป้องกันเป็นยังไงต่อไปจากนี้ไปอย่างเงี้ยค่ะคือยังทำอย่างนี้ไปเรื่อยๆอนาคตก็คงไม่มีอะไรเหลือแล้วค่ะ
In this country of dramatic mountain terrain, the changeable weather can present dangers with dramatic suddenness. Global climate change is likely to influence the severity and frequency of extreme weather events. The country is also highly prone to earthquakes. At this preschool in Batken region, the children are learning just what to do in the event of a disaster. It's part of a pilot project in DRR, or Disaster Risk Reduction, implemented by UNICEF in conjunction with government and NGO partners and supported by the European Commission. It is designed to build a culture of safety which becomes sustainable. In a neighbouring village, the lesson in DRR is particularly relevant for school friends Ipiri and Ijan. Their walk home takes them across a dry riverbed that becomes a raging torrent of mud and water when it rains heavily. Thankfully, both of them know what to do.
This is something very new for us. Before, children would run out panicking during an emergency, but now they know exactly what to do. There is a big difference when children know who to listen to, who to follow, and how to behave.
Generally, the project is to reduce the vulnerability and increase resilience of pastoral and agro-pastoral community to the recurrent drought and also shocks. So the project is expected to ensure the children are better protected from slow and onset disasters. existing curriculum need to be complemented with the issues of disaster risk reduction. Children has to be informed and educated in the early stage while they're in the school. What kind of disaster do they have in the areas? Where are they? And also, if such kind of disasters and risk is happening, what should they do?
Some of the activities was to develop with the children in the 10 schools risk reduction and adaptation plans, where they would come up with the solutions that make sense, that they could then discuss with the communities and work together. We had the children designing community maps and showing where their main hazards and risks were, and identifying the resources that they could build on and work with.
waan ka fahmay wax badan oo iga maqnaa ayaan inta ka fahamsanahay waxa kale sida biyaha loo xidho ama loo joojiyaan ka fahmay sida daadkan fooyinka magaalada ku foolo sida la isugu duwi karaan ka fahmay waxa kale oo ka fahmay sida dhirta loo beerto ama waxa kale bustaanka barkada aan ku beeranay marka kale dhirta waxa kale qudrad ama oo aan beeranay sida loo joojiyo dabargoynta dhirta aan u dabargoyn lahayn waxa kale dhuxushidista bulshada.
The beauty of working with the children is that not only can we see them as a vulnerable group, and they have their specific vulnerabilities, but also that they're drivers of change. They are our future generations, they are our future decision makers within the community or within the country.
विद्यमान थुप्रै जटिलता र चुनौतीहरूका बीचमा पनि पूर्व तयारीका गतिविधिहरू मार्फत भक्तपुर, नुवाकोट र रसुवा जिल्लाका लगभग 39,000 भन्दा बढी विद्यार्थी, शिक्षक र समुदायका व्यक्तिहरू विपद पूर्व तयारीका क्रियाकलाप मार्फत आफू, आफ्नो विद्यालय र समुदायको क्षमता बढाउन सफल भएका छन्। विद्यालय सुरक्षाका लागि विपद पूर्व तयारी कार्यक्रमको सौन्दर्यहरूमध्ये एक विद्यालय मार्फत सुरक्षित समुदाय भन्ने मान्यता हो। तालिममा सिकेका कुराहरू व्यावहारिक जीवनमा कतिको उपयोगी भएका छन् त? विद्यालय सुरक्षाका लागि विपद पूर्व तयारी कार्यक्रमका बारेमा प्रशस्तै जनचासो रहने गरेको छ। निष्कर्षमा भन्नुपर्दा विद्यालय सुरक्षाका लागि विपद पूर्व तयारी कार्यक्रम नेपालका अन्य भागमा समेत व्यापक ढंगले सञ्चालन गर्न जरुरी छ।
It's so inspiring and I'm so excited and so happy to see this many youth coming up with action plans, and they're so passionate, they're so capable, putting so much effort into their work, and this is so inspiring.
During this forum, I try to get a lot of information from the people. I think this is a very good chance to know the opinion from other countries.
One of my favourite parts of the forum was when Tal from Volunteering Queensland facilitated a workshop where she got us to think about what we would say to our government and official leaders if we had the opportunity to speak to them directly, and it was really exciting to hear what everyone had to say.
What I want world leaders to keep in mind is that communities give importance to their cultures, beliefs, and value systems in responding and coping with disasters, and I want them to be very sensitive about that.
I would propose them to listen to the people in the community more, because most of the time disaster happen in a very localized areas, and there is no way that the government would know the problems or the impacts of the disaster better than the people who live there themselves.
To be transparent for the disaster risk in every area, so every citizens can know the risk in their neighborhood area and have a capacity building for them in adapting the disaster.
The bamboo tree sways in the wind, along with the wind, but it doesn't even break. We should be like bamboos. We should cope with the disaster and in our traumatic experiences, and then We should not be broken or we should not give up.
I think it's important that young people get involved in issues of disaster management and generally about the environment itself. It's the youth who are going to leave this world. In fact, it's important for the youth to be active right now because this is our home, and this is also going to be the home of not only ourselves but also of our children and of our grandchildren.